Okay, so this recording is going to focus on a very interesting video. His name is Pastor Sean Major-Campbell of the Right to Christ Church, and he's saying something that's very controversial amongst his peers, and as a result to taking microchip, and yeah, that's something that you see in these sci-fi movies where people put identification chips in people, and yeah, and it allows the government or some big brother organization to monitor you. So let's just go into it. And he basically is co-signing the microchip thing. All right. So a Jamaican pastor said he would have no problem putting a microchip on their skin as one way to avoid using cash. Pastor Sean Major-Campbell of the Rector of Christ Church and Vineyard, Tone St. Andrew, said he doesn't think that use of microchip in places like Sweden is a mark of the beast. All right, quote unquote, the implanted microchip is an advanced convenience which I personally utilize. The Bible is understandable as on cell phone technology, microwave ovens, and motor vehicles. Any attempt to link technological accomplishments with the apocalyptic image of the mark of the beast is fearmongering and scare tactics, Campbell told the Star. Use of microchip in some parts of the developed world is being viewed at least one local clergyman as a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. Sweden has been a leader in the microchip trend, and as those have had chips planning their carry everyday activities and replace credit cards and cash. Unlike Campbell, Bishop Rowan Edwards, head of the Lighthouse Assembly Church of God in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, said the implant of a chip on the skin is indeed the mark of the beast. Quote unquote, is something that has been predicted as it have happened. It is a sign of the mark of the beast. If you understand what is happening here, the Antichrist is being set up as we speak to govern the world. There's one world government that is being formed. Let's say that's a foregone conclusion, but let's go anyways. Edwards said that this technology will make an impact on the world and eventually come to Jamaica, but implores people to reject getting this mark on them. Alright, and he basically goes on to do some biblical scriptures, and that's pretty much the end of the article. What my thoughts? It's basically something I don't for pushing life imitates art, but I just basically think that I think one way is that I'm totally against getting microchips in your skins because it's not even so much the fact that is demon is considered demonic or whatever, but it just feels like basically you're going to be there are going to be downsides to it, like such as if you put microchips in skins, you're going to be able to have people who are going to track you or use this against you are going to be some very dangerous people. Because imagine if you put a chip on your skin, you used to do transactions, basically making you a human cyborg. You don't know if some agencies or someone's going to track you, and yeah, to be useful if you're put planted on criminals. But for ordinary civilians who are law-abiding citizens, you don't know who or what could do anything to you if they're able to track down or utilize your chip that's in your body. So that's one reason why I'm against it. I think this pastor is suspect though. I think he really should have just kept that to himself. Cause people are kind of looking funny. Okay, so you're basically going to be like one of those, one of the sheep, or the people that are able to be utilized or controlled, just like in the Matrix trilogy. All right, and again, he's not bear in mind that there's some stuff I've said that there are some downsides to it. So that's kind of why I'm thinking he shouldn't have said anything. And despite the fact that some other pastors are looking at him funny style and saying, or you can be a man of God and you're co-signing something that is against the word of God. All right, so it's just basically like you're giving people the opportunity to control or probably use it against you. So I'm pretty much saying he should have kept this to himself. That's just me. He's entitled to his opinion now, but I really think that he shouldn't. People are going to be looking at him suspect now, and reason why I think he's suspect is that when he says stuff like that as a pastor or whatever denomination he has in the church, people are going to wonder if you're an agent. Because I think that's what my conclusion is, that is this guy an agent, right? Does this guy work for some government organizations? Because here in Jamaica, you do have secret government organizations. Like you've had CIA and FBI agents in Jamaica. That's been a historical fact. So I'm just wondering, Is this guy a plant or something? Cause like to say something like that with your mouth makes people kind of wonder. Okay, are you co-signing something that some Big Brother type shadow entity would most likely want to push on people? Yeah, I'm not saying I could be wrong on that. Maybe just said okay. Maybe I just like being. I've seen too many sci-fi movies. It'd be cool if I kind of act like come one of those sci-fi characters. But I'm just wondering. Is this guy an agent or something? Because that's just something an agent would co-sign. I'm just saying I don't not cast aspersions, but I'm just wondering. I mean, I'm just yeah, so on. So with that, that's pretty much all I can say now. I'm not sure if it's going to put in life imitates art or if it's going to be or it's going to be State of Jamaican Caribbean. I mean, I'll decide by the time I post this. But anyways, this is Miles Wilson Fern. I end this recording. Have a good day.